much indeed, Secretary of State. Someone carrying the Brazilian variant was able to disappear weeks after the variant was first detected because the government hadn't yet got round to introducing quarantine hotels. Do you believe that that delay will have put people at risk? And Professor Van-Tam, if I can ask you about the very effective news about the vaccine, which sounds very impressive. In the real world, how would you describe the impact that these kinds of results suggest the vaccine might have, and what kinds of difference could that make in the weeks to come to what we're all experiencing?
Thanks, Laura. Two very important questions. The answer to your first is no. We had already quarantine in place, and in fact we'd already put in place a ban on direct travel from Brazil, and also that if those who are either citizens or resident here couldn't come. And all the evidence is that the 5 cases that we know about followed those quarantine rules, and that I hope is very reassuring to people. And there is no evidence that the 6th case did not follow those quarantine rules. We need to obviously get in contact with the person in question. Also, this positive test was on the 12th or 13th of February, we think, and that was obviously over 2 weeks ago. We haven't seen any further transmissions in the data that we obviously monitor very, very closely, and we now sequence around 1/3 of all of the positive tests. So all of that points to the work that's been done and the system that was in place having managed to control this. But obviously, since then, we've introduced further stricter measures, the hotel quarantine, as you say, to strengthen the system further. In answer to your second question, I'll go straight to Professor Van-Tam.
Yeah, thanks for the question, Laura. So, we've given first doses now to more than 20 million people at JCVI priority groups. But we need to remember that that still means there are another 15 million people, roughly, who need their first dose, and then it will be important to go back progressively as we go through from now really, to give second doses. So it is still all going to take time until we can apply the results that I've described to you in a more generalised way in the population. But in time, I expect the vaccine to lower levels of disease across the country. I expect it to reduce the likelihood, because we're starting from the elderly and the most vulnerable, that infections that are present can get into the older and more vulnerable population. And I expect for the individuals who have been vaccinated, even if they come across the virus, and even if they are infected with the virus, I expect the likelihood of them suffering severe consequences not to be eliminated, but to be lessened over time. In other words, the ratio of mild cases to severe cases should increase in favour of mild cases as time goes by. So there's a lot to look forward to. But I'm tempted to just go, right, we've seen the results, that means the problem is fixed. The problem isn't fixed yet, but we have identified a way of fixing the problem, and the early data shows how to do that, where to advance from here.
Next question from Romilly Weeks at ITV. Romilly.
Health Secretary, you said that one of the ways